In a quiet town in Indiana, a 16-year-old girl named Erica had what seemed like an ordinary life. Good grades, a strict but loving family. But behind closed doors, something was changing. She had fallen for a boy named B.J. Hatch. He was older, 18. Their relationship was intense, passionate, and full of secrets. Erica's parents didn't approve. They believed he was a bad influence. They wanted to keep her away from him, but she had other plans. On the night of October 25th, 2005, while the rest of the town slept, Erica and BJ crept through the darkness, weapons in hand. They had made a decision, one that would change everything. The attack was brutal. Her mother was struck first. A baseball bat swung with full force. Her father, woken by the noise, tried to fight back, but he was outnumbered. The scene left behind was something out of a nightmare. Bloodstains, broken glass, and the haunting sound of a mother's desperate 911 call. But the most chilling part, Erica showed no remorse, no hesitation. This wasn't an impulsive act. It was planned, calculated. And when investigators started digging, they uncovered the messages, the conversations, the disturbing truth that had been hiding in plain sight. So, what led to this moment? Was it love, rebellion, or was something far darker controlling their minds? When police finally found Erica and BJ, they weren't hiding, they weren't running, they were together, calm, as if nothing had happened. The trial that followed shocked the nation. Erica stood in court, facing the consequences of her choices. BJ, too, was held accountable. But even behind bars, their story continues to haunt those who knew them. A teenage girl, a love story gone wrong, and a night that left a family destroyed. And this was just the beginning. In Port St. Lucie, Florida, 17-year-old Tyler Hadley was known as a troubled teen. He had a loving family, a stable home, and parents who wanted the best for him. But Tyler had other ideas. He had been talking about killing them for weeks. No one took him seriously. They thought it was a joke. It wasn't. On July 16th, 2011, Tyler did exactly what he had been planning. Armed with a hammer, he walked into the living room, where his parents sat unsuspecting. His father, Blake Hadley, barely had time to react. His mother, Mary Jo, tried to escape, but she never made it. For the next 3 hours, Tyler cleaned up, dragged their bodies into the master bedroom, covered them with towels. Then, he sent out a message. "Party at my place. Hit me up." More than 60 people showed up that night. Music blasted through the house. Alcohol flowed. Friends partied, just feet away from a horrifying crime scene. And Tyler, he played the perfect host. Calm, relaxed, even bragging about what he had done. But no one believed him. By morning, the truth was out. Police arrived. Tyler was arrested, still wearing the same clothes, stained with blood. And inside the house, a crime scene unlike anything investigators had ever seen. A teenager who wanted freedom, parents who never saw it coming, and a party that no one will ever forget. In Albuquerque, New Mexico, 15-year-old Nehemiah Griego was the quiet type. He grew up in a strict religious household. His father was a former pastor, a man of discipline. But Nehemiah had a secret, a fascination with violence, a desire to kill. And on the night of January 19th, 2013, he made his move. While his family slept, Nehemiah retrieved his parents' guns. First, he walked into his mother's room, raised the rifle, and pulled the trigger. His 9-year-old brother heard the shot and ran to see what happened. Nehemiah told him, "Nothing's wrong." Then he pulled the trigger again. One by one, he executed his entire family, his father, his mother, his 3 younger siblings. No hesitation, no remorse. and after it was done, he sat with the bodies for hours, planning his next move. He wasn't finished. His plan was bigger. He told police he wanted to shoot up a local Walmart, become a mass murderer. But instead, he made a mistake. He confessed to a girl he liked. By the time police arrived, he was waiting. No struggle, no fight, just a chilling smirk as he was taken into custody. A 15-year-old who dreamed of becoming a killer. A family who never saw the warning signs. And a crime that still haunts New Mexico to this day. Best friends, secrets, a deadly plan. In 2015, 16-year-old Jade Olmsted and 18-year-old Shayna Hubers had a bond that seemed unbreakable. But behind their innocent smiles was something much darker. They had a common enemy, Jade's mother, Michelle. They saw her as an obstacle, controlling, overbearing, and they decided she had to go. On a quiet summer night, Michelle thought she was just taking a walk. She had no idea she was walking straight into a trap. Jade and Shayna led her into the woods, laughing, pretending everything was normal. And then, without warning, they attacked. They hit her, again and again. A premeditated, brutal assault, and when it was over, they left her there, alone, in the dark. For 2 days, they acted as if nothing happened, but guilt is a funny thing. It cracks even the coldest killers. When questioned, their stories fell apart, the truth unraveled, and soon both were in handcuffs, facing the reality of what they had done. A mother who trusted her daughter, a best friend turned accomplice, and a crime driven by a bond that was anything but innocent. A model daughter, a strict household, a secret life. In 2010, Jennifer Pan seemed like the perfect child. Her parents were immigrants who had worked hard to give her a better life. They demanded excellence, straight A's, no distractions, no boys. But Jennifer was living a lie. She had been faking report cards, lying about college, hiding a boyfriend her parents would never approve of. And when the truth started to catch up with her, she came up with a plan, not to fix things, but to erase the problem. Jennifer hired hitmen, promised them money, and on November 8th, 2010, they followed her orders. They stormed the Pan family home, tied up her parents, and opened fire. Her father was shot in the face, her mother in the head. Jennifer made the 911 call, pretending to be a victim, crying, begging for help. But she had made a critical mistake. Her father survived. As investigators dug deeper, Jennifer's story crumbled. The fake tears, the contradictions, and then her father woke up. He told them everything. A daughter who wanted freedom, a family who trusted her, and a murder plot that unraveled in the most shocking way. But the question remains, was she born this way or made this way? 5 cases, 5 betrayals, 5 moments where trust was shattered forever. But what drives a teenager to commit the unthinkable? Is it rebellion, desperation, or something we may never fully understand? One thing is certain, sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones we never see coming. Which of these cases shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you want more real-life horror stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the truth sometimes is always dark.